Friday afternoon. Today I'm here with Johnny Walker Swing, another blended Scotch product. Usually about 45 bucks, 40% alcohol by volume. Comes in a unique bottle, a unique decanter. What I'll try to do is, you can see it's made to swivel. And it was made for ship liners across the ocean, so the bottle would sit on the table and rock with the motion of the waves on the boat. And that's what it was designed for, and how the designation come about. I cracked the plastic on this thing open. It was a little bit, I think this bottle's been around for a while. When I tried opening it, it was just a little bit brittle with age, but it really hasn't affected the product any at all. It's probably colored, probably chill filtered. It's Johnny Walker. It's a little different than your standard 12 black or your red or anything else. I mean, it comes with this pretty decanter on it for one thing, but it drinks a lot differently. And it smells a lot differently. It's a lot more apple influence. To me, there's a lot more Speyside in this. There's some Highland and Speyside, and then there's a good mix of grain whiskeys in here. This is not a bad blend at all. And for 45 bucks, that's definitely worth your price range. I mean, it's Johnny Walker Black's going to cost you approximately the same in my area, maybe a few dollars cheaper, but not much. There is no age statement on it that I could ever find. It's just not much information on the bottle itself, actually. But you can taste the Highland in it. Smell it, I mean, the nose. It's got the Speyside, typical fruits, apples and pears. There's a multi component to it, but the grain in it is very on the nose. It's there, but it's not that bitter, awkward grain smell sometimes you get. It's a little bit more refined, for lack of a better word, a little more toned down. Wind's coming out of this direction, so I got my nose in it this way. You can probably hear a little water running on the overflow valve over here. It's just a nice, fruity blend. Here comes a little smoke, a little peat in there. They've used some peat to blend it back. And from the flavor of it, throwing it out there, I may be totally wrong, I think it's Caol Ila. Because there is a little bit of that smoked meat I get from a Caol Ila in there. Now the grain comes across a little bit tinny, a little bit of that metallic flavor on it. That is the use side of the grain coming out, but it works with everything. It's nothing. It's a typical blend. Nothing's dominating any special way. It's not carrying something over here or over there. You're getting a combination of a lot of little flavors in a very drinkable package. A very drinkable package on this case. But the fruits up front dominate extremely well. I didn't go to color. More than likely it's colored. I'm almost betting it is, because it's kind of got that little amber to orangey note going on inside of it. It does have some viscosity. It does develop before it starts to run it. I mean, it doesn't hold very long. There is a little more viscosity than and that adds to the mouthfeel. There's a little bit more of a mouthfeel than this, than some of the thinner blends you're going to get. But still, it's a short medium finish. Not quite medium, not quite short. It's just right in between there. It dwells on the palate very well. This is a very good blended Scotch. And it's not going to win any awards. But it's not something you're going to dump out. It's not something you're going to set on your shelf and just wait to see what happens. Because, I mean, I've got about almost half that bottle gone at this point, maybe. Not quite, but almost half. And I've enjoyed it all. I've been the only one to drink this one. I haven't shared with anybody else. It's been a good Scotch. I like it. There's even a little pineapple in this. Just a little bit of pineapple coming across. I don't know why. Get it on the nose though. There's caramel. There's caramel with this one too. So on the nose we're getting apples, pears, pineapple, caramel. That's what's coming through on your nose. There's not a lot of you don't really get the peat in the nose. I don't get the peat or the smokiness in the nose at all. But when I take a sip, it's the very next step in that evolution past the fruitiness. Then you get the peat and the smoke. Then you get a little bit of that minerality. Then you get the maltiness from the Highland. And it's done. It's very quick. Well, not very quick. I mean, it's still there, but it's because I'm on my third sip, though. So it's starting to develop in the palate. It's just oily enough to hang around in the palate. It's an interesting blend. I enjoy this one. Score. I'm going to give it an 80. I'm going to give it an 87. I like this one. This is a little better than your average blend. Give it an 87. Anyway, with that, remember the spirit in your glass isn't running from you. Take your time, sip it, enjoy it. You'll be better for it, as will we all. Step back from here for a minute. Let me get there. Now we'll get to show you how Johnny Walker swing really works. I don't want to get too crazy because it'll end up in the spillway and the bottle will be down there in the water with the fish. And there's a lot of fish here today. But anyway, that's what the Johnny Walker swing does when it swings. And you get to see all that cracked. Woo! That plastic just got old. Anyway, you've seen enough. All right, later, folks.